The 7th annual Hike to Remember is a community fundraising event, and it's coming up this weekend. So here to tell us more about the important cause behind the day is event organizer Matt Gordon. Matt, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having us. We're very excited for the 7th annual Hike to Remember 22. It's taking place on Saturday. And this is a suicide prevention initiative that combats a very complex problem by proclaiming a very simple message, that you are valuable.
Wow.
So we started this, it was born out of the need to really honor those who are gone and died by suicide while strengthening those who are still struggling in our community. So we welcome everyone out.
So everyone's welcome. You don't have to have the service experience or background. You want anyone to take part.
Yep, we're looking forward. Obviously, this is familiar to veterans. We do the rucksack. We'll go out there and march down the Greenway, but it's open to the public, first responders. We get a lot of family members out there to carry the burden of others and just make a real positive impact for our community.
Okay, well, how did this all get started? Take me back.
Oh, 7 years ago, we wanted to, a veteran and I wanted to go ahead and invite some veterans out. It was a very cold winter. We said, hey, let's take them out. Whoever shows up gets a free pizza.
Oh,
so we went
really got my attention there.
we went for a 5-mile hike down to Knoxville, and then we fed them, and that's how it goes. So every time people show up, they'll get bagels, coffee, donuts. We'll have lunch provided from Nixon's Deli, and during that portion, we're going to provide nonprofit resources to tell people that there is hope and there's things that they can be doing to either benefit themselves or other people that they might know.
Okay, so some of these groups that work to benefit people who have been impacted by suicide, mental health, how exactly do these proceeds support those missions?
So we, at Quest Legacy, we actually teach crisis intervention and suicide prevention. So through the school districts, to law enforcement, to military facilities, and just the civilians in general. So we actually go on properties and we teach those. So any proceeds that we create, we either use it for food and of course to teach these and give these resources out to the community to make that life-saving impact that we're talking about.
Absolutely. So walk me through the day. What can people expect from the moment you show up?
Yep.
I mean, we heard the pizza part and the food part.
Food part's always good. We got to get them out with some coffee. So at 7:30 in the morning, we're going to be at Nixon's Deli in Cedar Bluff. That's off of North Peters Road and Kingston Pike. And we're going to have coffee, bagels, and donuts. We have about an hour and a half there. We call it Combos and Coffee. And then we're going to have the Bearden High School JRTC program present colors. And then from there at 9 o'clock, we step off on a 4.5-mile walk down the 10-mile Creek Greenway, down and back. It's do what you can. Some people will do rucksacks and stuff like that, but we'll literally be carrying the burden of others. We have a in memoriam board that we call the burden board with names of individuals who have succumbed to suicide. And then we were going to carry them with us down this hike. We come back, Nixon's Deli is going to provide us food. So it's going to be a great time.
All right, such an important cause for people to come out. And we were chatting in the break actually about weather. Last year, ice storm conditions, is that what you were dealing with?
We were ice storm, and we hosted that, so that was very successful. But this year it looks like 70 and sunny.
Okay.
So
perfect.
Come on out.
And even if it's raining, things are going to be going on as planned.
We're going. We're going to go for it. That's the unfortunate nature of suicide, that we have to be prepared to have uncomfortable circumstances around that, to engage with somebody and come alongside them, have good conversations, and be the life-saving support that we need.
All right. And if someone's interested in learning more, where can they look?
Yep, questlegacy.com. There'll be a banner there for the 7th annual Hike to Remember, and they can learn more about either hosting a class or even donating.
All right. Amazing. Matt, thank you so much for coming in. Wishing everyone the best time out there this weekend.